वनक्कम, मैं हैदर अली सैयद आशीर्वाद से यूनाइटेड अंडर तमिल सेवा।
Earth story starring Lucifer from demon community, Adam origin of human community, Cain the fugitive, cursed one, Seth the blessed, chosen one, Noah the turning point between two generations, Abraham tested and appointed, children of Israel under covenant. Have I missed any point? Please do comment. In my previous video I have discussed on topic Lucifer and how he become the Dark Lord Parsum. And in part 2 we discussed about Adam, how he was created from 3 different elements. Remember we human are 3 in 1, God is one and only. And in part 3 we discussed on Cain the first Antichrist and also discussed on the topic of coming of Antichrist and Gog and Magog. And in part 4 we have discussed about Sivan the Pandian. Sivan in Tamil language means God representative on the earth. In this video we would discuss our next starer from the movie, The Earth Story. That star is Noah. Noah the turning point between 2 generations. Remember before deluge, that is from timeline from Adam to Noah, there were 2 groups, one bloodline of Cain facing their ancestral karma. Other group were from Adam, many children headed by Sivan the Pandian. One group of people blessed with information and technology while other living as hunter-gatherer cannibal society. When I say 2 generations for better understanding, I will quote Quran chapter 6 verse 6. Have they not seen how many generations we destroyed before them which we had established upon the earth as we have not established you? And we sent rain from the sky upon them in showers and made rivers flow beneath them. Yet we destroyed them for their sins, and created after them another generation. Note, generation before deluge was far more advanced than this current generation which came after deluge. Before deluge there were many tribes spread across globe. Each tribes contains people involved in different department of works. Quran chapter 49 verse 13 talks about common ancestry and their children divided into department of works caste. All information on all subjects given by God to first Siddhar Siva alias Seth. Siva alias Seth is also the first Sivan the Khalifa the Pandian appointed by God. When the population increased, people from all departments of work made a new colony. This way from one colony came many colonies which spread across globe. Each tribes were connected with their Kuldevam. Each Kuldevam represent a son of Adam who involved in a particular profession. Before deluge the Pandian colonies spread across globe. Sometime there was bad administration and sometime good administration. For bad administration God punished the wrongdoers. During the timeline of Noah the people from the Pandians colonies indulged in genetic engineering. They misused the information which God gave to first Siddha. Hence they destroyed the balance of all things. I read Bible book of Joshua, chapter 4 verse 18. And their judges and rulers went to the daughters of men and took their wives by force from their husbands according to their choice. And the sons of men in those days took from the cattle of the earth, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the air, and taught the mixture of animals of one species with the other, in order therewith to provoke the Lord. And God saw the whole earth and it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its ways upon earth, all men and all animals. Note, average age before deluge was 1000 plus and the height of human were taller. Animals too were big in size as per ratio proportion to human. That was some information about old generation that was there before deluge. After deluge human height reduced and so did their age. Remember the flood at the time of Noah was for all the Pandian colonies which spread across globe. This flood has got nothing to do with bloodline of Cain. In short, God did not destroy bloodline of Cain in the flood. The Pandians colony along with Noah's 3 sons survived in the boat. That boat landed in Anatolia at Mount Judy. I read Quran chapter 11 verse 48. It was said, O Noah, disembark with our peace and blessings on you and some of the descendants of those with you. As for the others, we will allow them a brief enjoyment. Then they will be touched with a painful punishment from us. Note, this verse of Quran reminds about Noah's children and also about the Pandian colony consisting of various department of works. The Pandian colony again built great civilization and then they would face painful torment. The Pandian colonies after deluge spread from Anatolia, Mesopotamia River, Iranian Plateau, Baluchistan, Indus Valley civilization and so on up to Tamil Nadu and further. Painful torment mentioned in Quran refers to He prophecy which Sri Krishna prophesied about greater Kalyugam after Mahabharat war. Bible Daniel chapter 7 reminds about 4 beastly regime from bloodline of Cain settled among Pandian colonies who would prolong the greater Kalyugam. Remember, every messengers has prophesied about coming of Antichrist. Coming of Antichrist means bloodline of Cain settled among Pandian colonies. From Noah children came Ham, African black nation. From Sham, Semitic black nation from which came Abraham. From Japheth son of Noah came Gog Magog. They are pale yellow skin and short in height. Remember, Mahabharat war was an internal war among the Pandian colonies. Mahabharat war took place between Anatolia to Indus Valley. Mahabharat war is 100% a black Tamil internal war where bloodline of Cain have nothing to do with it. Mahabharat war took place around 5000 BC approximately. Remember when in 5000 BC approximately bloodline of Cain were not civilized. Where is the question that those barbaric nomads hunter-gatherer cannibal society would defeat the Pandian in around 7000 BC? Caucasian settlers from bloodline of Cain, they inserted a fictitious character called Rama who defeated the Pandian king Ravana. Quran chapter 18 verse 83 to verse 101 reminds about the flying Pandian king who traveled by air around the globe. Note, first the Dhul Karnain meaning 2 horns, the Pandian went to people from bloodline of Cain. Then he traveled to America and finally reached border between Mongolia and China and built a dam between the mountain to protect China from Mongolia. So this was the brief history of Noah, the turning point between 2 generations. Note, as the Pandian colonies were in their phase of greater Kalyugam due to Caucasian settlers, God tested Abraham and appointed him. Be with me. The next starer in the movie title, The Earth Story. Abraham tested and appointed. Coming next.
Vanakkam. Thank you.